So it's pretty hard to control. Oh, you see the comets passing by? Oh my god, I love that. That sounds so nice. Listen to that. And it turned out to be one of my favorite cars to drive at night. Hello and welcome back to another BeamNG car mod video. And this one we have the best BMW car mods. So stay with me and let's go through each one by one. So for the first mod, I have the BMW M6. Here you can see the exterior quality. Then we move on to the interior. You got no options working inside the car. Inside the interior. Let's see whether the lights are working or not. The turning signals, they're working perfectly. Okay, let's start the car. Hear the exhaust and let's see how it will perform in a crash. It sounds so nice. Okay, let's crash into that pole. So I missed it. As always, you judge and tell me whether if the crash was acceptable or not. Let me just show you around. And this lovely M6 also comes with 13 different configs. You get the drag, the Balkan, the stance, the luxury, you get a police, and also the 5-liter V10 Uber, and many others. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is also an M6. But this one is one of the most amazing mods I've ever seen, one of the best BMW mods I've ever seen for this game. It's one of my favorite. And it's this lovely BMW M6 that comes with 15 different configs. You get the cabriolet, the coupe, the stance, the sedan, the prior design cabriolet, the summer vibe, the tinted, and 1,000+ horsepower. So I want to spawn the 1,000+ horsepower and let's see how fast it goes. Okay, so as you can see, the exterior quality is so good in my opinion. And then we move on to the interior. The interior quality, as you can observe, is so nice. No options and no working features inside the car and inside the interior, but the gauges are working just fine. You can open the doors. Did I forget to check out the doors on the previous mod? I think so. Okay, we release the hood. Look at that beautiful engine. And also, you can open the trunk as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's inside the trunk. That's pretty cool. All right, let's roll. Before we do that, let's check out the lights. So, taillights okay, headlights okay, the turning signals are pretty fine. Okay. Let's turn on the car, listen to that exhaust note, and let's see what is this 1,000+ horsepower car capable of doing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's pretty hard to control. A little bit of steering input and you lose traction. The car is insane. And alright, so I'm gonna crash. Not because I wanted to, it was simply not possible to control the car. So Here you can see how the car was damaged in a crash. This car has one spectacular config which I really love, and it's this prior design cabriolet which I love so much. The wide body kit, the color, the rims, I love it. Look at that spoiler. I mean, look at those lines and how exotic the car is looking, and I really love that. Okay, enough with this. Let's move on to the next mod, which is, guys, see, I'm trying to be as quick as possible, so I'm just gonna introduce the mods and the features. So I'm not gonna try to talk a lot to make longer videos in order to have more watch time. So now time is a precious thing, and I don't want to waste your time. So you know what to do. Let's go with this BMW 5 Series, the E39. The E39, the BMW 5 Series E39, it comes with 45 different configs. You get various police editions, the Russian police, the German police, the UK police, and as you can see, you get many other configs with this mod. You get the California Highway Patrol, the Need for Speed Most Wanted style, although it's not the same car, but it's cool to have one. So let's try and spawn. Okay, let's go with the 5-liter M5 manual. Okay, so check out the exterior quality. The lights, they seem to be working just good. The turner signals as well, both in the front and the rear. Then we move on to the interior. Let's see, is there anything we can do inside the car? Apparently not. So that's fine. You also can't open the doors and the trunk and also the hood. But let's see how it sounds. It sounds so good. Okay, it's time to crash this lovely M5. So I had to choose another location to crash the car. Here goes the gas station, and here we come. Oh, that was a tough one. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is the BMW 5 Series G30. So let's try spawn one of them. It comes with 10 different configs. You get the facelift. Most of them are almost the same. So I'm gonna just spawn any of them. It doesn't matter. Okay, the game glitched. What's happening? If you've watched my first video, you'd be quite familiar with this one. This is the M5, the 5 Series G30. You get the lights working, the turner signals working as well. But okay, I pressed the wrong button here. When you turn on the lights, both in the top and the bottom, they both lit up. So that's not how it works in reality. So the exterior quality is pretty acceptable in my opinion, and we move on to the interior. The interior is pretty good as well. Let's turn on the car. Let's see the gauges and the speedometers. They both work good. And also, you can open all doors plus the trunk and also the hood if you just okay, I can't seem to find where the hood release is, but apparently you can open the hood as well. Okay, let's close everything and let's try crash this lovely 5 Series. And by the way, it sounds amazing. Okay, this time let's choose to hit this one. Oh. So the next one is the BMW 3 Series G20, the 2018 model that comes with 23 different configs, and also, as you can see, we get the M Sport, the Sport line, we get the B3 off-road version, the Alpine B3 sedan, with a very beautiful color. Okay, let's spawn this one, and also we get the Sportline 325 facelift. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Alpine B3 sedan with this lovely color. This mod is one of the greatest mods I've ever seen for BeamNG.drive game, because it has one cool feature which I'll tell you about shortly. But before that, let's check out the exterior quality as well as the interior. You can turn the car on and off, you can change the drive mode, and also you get a working radio. If I could just... Are those the ambient lights? I think we get ambient lights as well. Yes, they seem to be ambient lights. So let's turn the radio on. Okay, we can toggle the hazard lights. Okay, turn off, turn off. I don't want to get copy strike. Okay, so you can change the headlight mode. You can turn them on and off. You can open the doors. How about the trunk? So we can't open the trunk, but we get animated turner signals, which I love so much. So all doors can be opened. The taillights working. The headlights working as well. And the cool feature that I wanted to show you is the radars. Okay, that's too much for the front doors, but that's fine. This car has active radars. Radars. Okay, so as you're listening to it, I'm gonna try and crash into this pole. Then I want to spawn traffic, and I want to show you how these radars are working. So, in a crash, as you can see, we also get working airbags. As you can see, the airbags has been deployed. I can't show you the interior because it's simply not possible anymore. You can see the airbags both for the passenger side, the driver's side, and also we get side airbags working as well. All of them are deployed. Okay, let's respawn the car. Let's have some traffic spawned. Spawn normal traffic. And let me just show you what I mean with a working radar. So listen closely. I'm gonna shut up and just listen closely. Okay, let's move on to the interior. Let me show you. By the way, the speedometer, the gauges, they all work just fine. We get two maps, one on the infotainment system and the other on the speedometer. Listen to that. You listen to that. Listen to that. Yo, what's wrong? As for the next mod, which is gonna blow your mind, is this BMW X6. It comes with 5 different configs. I wanna spawn the stock version. Let me just show you. We get so many different features with this car. Okay, let's get rid of the traffic. Oh, first of all, let's crash. Now that we have the traffic. So the police is after me again. I don't know what have I done. Okay, let's crash into this one. Head to head. Here we go. Oh. That's nice. Okay, so before we go through this car, I'd like to kindly ask you to like the video if you find it helpful, and also consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps. It's the fuel that keeps me running. Okay, check out the exterior quality. I don't have to lecture it. It's pretty obvious. Then we move on to the interior. You get this beautiful RGB lightings. We also get a working heads-up display. And something cool that I wanted to show you, and I want you to listen, of course. First, let's check the lights. That's for the taillights and headlights, the turning signals. By the way, animated turning signals. I love them. I love them. Okay, I want you to listen closely as I press. Listen. That's the sound that the BMW make when you start the car. And they even worked on the smallest details, which I think is a very, very good thing. So you can turn the car on and off from here. You also get a working, come on. Turn on. When you turn the car on, the exhaust sound is magnificent. It's so good. So back to the interior. What else do we get? So you can roll the windows up and down for all 4 sides. You can open the door, and also you've seen that beautiful RGB lights on the panorama sunroof or whatever they call it. Okay, let's try spawn another version of this car, because I want to show you something pretty cool. Let's go with the camo. Alright, so the camo version. With this one, if you just move on to the interior, let's see if we can open this one as well. Oh, so this one opens as well. We move on to the interior, you see the starlights on the roof. That's pretty cool. You also can change the pattern of the starlights, and also you can toggle the underglow. Now we have the underglow working as well. It has different mods, different patterns. So let's see if we can change it from here or not. Alright, so moving back. So as you can see, the pattern has changed by simply pressing this button over here. The pattern is changed again. Let's go to environment, make it night so you can see it clearly. The perfect car to drive at nights. So we can also change these the starlight pattern by simply press 8 or 8 and control. So control and 8, so it's turned off. You see the comets passing by? Oh my god, I love that. That's so good. Okay, so the ambient lights also change as well. So I'm gonna press control and 8 again, so it's on white. The ambient light is on white again. And press it again, it's on yellow. And as you can see, you can change the pattern of the starlights. But if you turn off the car, you can see the X6 inside the seats. The X6M, it also light up when you turn the car on. And also, we get a working RPM gauge and RPM indicator. You see the LEDs on the steering wheel, and also the RPM indicator on the RPM indicator screen on the steering wheel also works. That's pretty functional. Everything is functional in this car. And it turned out to be one of my favorite cars to drive at night. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more BeamNG car mods video. See you in the next one. Mason out.